Hi, my name is Enzo. I'm the founder of Dental Tech Expert, and today we're going to talk about not clinically but operationally what are the differences between zirconia and Emax. But before we do it, as always, like, subscribe, do something about this video. And the way we're going to do this, we're going to try to divide into four different criterias, which are first one, application. Number two, turnaround time that you can expect with each material, upfront costs of you having a setup that can do that can work with that kind of material, and operating costs. So what's the cost of a tooling, materials, and everything. So let's start with applications. I think this is a more standard view. Pretty much everyone kind of know this, but it's worth mentioning. If we are talking about lithium disilicate or Emax, which is the most well-known brand, we're mainly talking about single unit or 3-unit bridges. Okay, so we see a lot of that in chairside workflows, doctors that are trying to do same-day dentistry. Patient comes in and gets out in, let's say, 1.5, 2 hours with the definitive case. With zirconia, it's a more versatile type of material. So you can do anything from a single unit, a large span bridge, and up to a full arch. There are those two differences. If you need bigger cases, I think you should look into zirconia definitely. If you're focusing on maybe veneers, single crowns, Emax would do just fine. So that's criteria number one. Criteria number two, and this is something really important that I get asked a lot. What is the turnaround time? Sirona has coined the term CEREC doctors because of the chairside and the same-day dentistry. And this is all because you can realistically deliver an Emax crown in less than an hour and a half, depending, I don't know, maybe less than 1 hour. But the thing here is that you have a really simple process of design, which takes about, let's say, 5 minutes. Milling, you have mills that can do in 10, 12 minutes, but let's be a little conservative and let's say that it takes 15 minutes. So we're talking 20 minutes between designing, milling. And when you're working with Emax, you go straight to the crystallization and staining glaze process, which can take anything between 30 to 40 minutes. And of course, it can take much longer if you want to do really high level aesthetics. But we are talking about a full workflow that takes about an hour and a half. That's why Emax or lithium disilicate is really, really used for chairside. Now, we have seen a wave of zirconias that are being called ultra fast, fast sintering zirconia, fast something zirconia. Why are they called like this? Because the process of working with zirconia, you usually have the same design. Milling times are pretty much the same, maybe 1-2 minutes longer, but that doesn't make that big of a difference. But between the milling and the finishing process, you have what is called the sintering process. And this used to take 8 to 10 hours. Nowadays, you have ovens that can do it in 15, 20 minutes. We have some concerns about these ultra fast sintering process in zirconia. Why? Because the level of aesthetics is not really as good as it can get. And even if the sintering cycle takes 20 minutes, you have another 10, 15 minutes just for you to wait for the crown to cool down before you start the staining glaze process. So realistically speaking, a turnaround time for zirconia, the fastest you're going to be able to get is, let's say, 2.5 hours. Ideally, it is something that takes 5 to 6 hours, so you get a good aesthetics out of it. So summarizing, zirconia, 2.5 best case scenario, ideally next day, so ideally 5-6 hours or even longer. Emax or lithium disilicate, you can deliver something in about an hour and a half. Now we go to upfront costs. Here, I think lithium disilicate has an advantage because the upfront cost tends to be lower. Because if we think about the whole workflow, they both need a scanner, they both need a design software, they both need a mill. It's a little bit of a different mill, but they both need a mill. On the Emax, you can go straight from the mill to a porcelain oven, while on the zirconia workflow, you have to have a sintering oven before you go to the porcelain oven. So let's talk numbers, okay? An entry-level system on the low end, on a low budget, for a zirconia workflow, we are looking anything between 35 to 40,000 for you to build up the setup without the scanner. So from the mill on, we're talking about 35 to 40,000. Now, if we're talking about glass ceramics, maybe 25, 26,000, you can get the full setup. So you get the idea. Upfront cost of a zirconia workflow is a little bit higher. You have more versatility in terms of types of cases that you can do. With Emax or lithium disilicate, you have a lower upfront cost, but you are quote unquote limited to doing single units, maybe 3-unit bridges. And one thing I don't see a lot of people talking about are the operating costs of an equipment for each material. Let's try to summarize it all down to one number, which is the cost per crown milled. When we work with zirconia, it's going to be significantly lower than when we work with lithium disilicate. Why? Because they're completely different process of milling. Milling zirconia is much easier than it is milling Emax. I'm not going to get too technical into this on this video, but just understand that the cost of an Emax or lithium disilicate crown milled is going to be 2 to 3 times higher than it is for a zirconia crown. And if you want to have more information, if you want to know which of these materials, what's the setup in terms of equipment that you need to build something like this into your office or into your lab, get in touch with us. We'll be happy to help.